Hi, I've been staying at home during the pandemic, which means I've been spending a lot more time looking around and realizing that things have gotten out of hand. So I thought I'd start a series of videos, since I have a YouTube channel, and talk about some of the problems and maybe possible solutions, or just to share with you. So the first thing I want to talk about are the invasive plants that have taken over my yard. Now, I don't mind invasive plants. I don't really want to mow a lawn. I don't mind having flowers and nice weeds. There's nice weeds, there's weeds that aren't so nice. But there's things that are just too much. And one of them is, let me explain. Right here, I used to have this nice high bush cranberry, viburnum. It had red berries, very attractive to the birds, white flowers, fragrant, very nice foliage. But what happened is it's been taken over by this Rosa rugosa. Not Rosa rugosa, I'm sorry, Rosa multiflora. It's an invasive rose that was introduced for landscaping, for erosion control, and it's extremely. It has fragrant flowers. That's the good part about it. It's fragrant flowers, but the birds eat the rose hips and they drop it all over. And so I thought I'd take you a tour of that first of all. Show you around, show you what this stuff has done to my yard, and explain that. It is the only way to get rid of it is mechanical. You have to actually go and dig it out, get rid of all the roots and let it dry out and burn it. But that's impossible. I've sprayed it with Roundup, but there's not enough Roundup in the world to take care of it. So I will show you around. I'm going to take the camera off and walk around and show you some of the problem spots I have, and show you how really nasty it is. Okay, stay tuned. From this vantage point, you can see how these canes come out, and they get very long, and they've completely overgrown on top of the viburnum. What you're looking at right now is a eastern redbud, and it's completely topped off, not only with the Multiflora, but also with bittersweet. Now eventually both those plants combined together will tear the roots, break the stems. What I'm going to have to do, this is going to be tricky, is get in there and start hacking away at the roots that have climbed up. But I want to show you what these spikes look like I got to deal with, because they're nasty. They're curved backwards, so what happens is if they grab onto your skin, they kind of don't let go. And I found this out the hard way when I used to mow the lawn, when I mow the lawn, I'll brush up against when they'll grab on and won't let go, and the lawnmower just drag me through it, which isn't much fun. Looking down there, you can see a combination of you can also see the bittersweet. Bittersweet have the rounder leaves. It's a flower bud for the Multiflora. Here's another infestation right here in the front yard. It's also a combination of the bittersweet and the multiflora. It forms a good barrier against the road, I will say that. And if anyone ever tried to break in, they could never make it through this minefield. So picture yourself trying to mow the lawn. You're going along like this. Here's what you're doing. You're going along, pushing the lawnmower, and then you brush up against this. And this sucker will grab onto you like that, and the spikes will grab into you, and the lawnmower will keep on going. You behind it and try and keep it control, and it takes you out. One more. So this spot is pretty hopeless. It's climbed up this tree. I guess they'll keep on going till it reaches the sky. Along with the bittersweet. Get an idea of how intense it can be by looking inside here. See that bittersweet all wrapping around itself. It'd be not fun to cut it and form a walking stick out of it or something. Get some good out of this. It's the kind of place you don't want to be unless you're wearing an armor suit. I guess that'll be it for today. I don't want to overdo this. But I have other stuff to show you too. Maybe I'll save that for episode 2.